Welcome back, guys, to Posted Podcast. We got Rollie Vogues,
Ronnie,
and Terry here.
Terry, special guest on the podcast today, because Rob is what in Universal Studios or some shit.
he became a Floridian man.
A Floridian
He's
man
a
already.
crazy guy.
Yeah.
Like he was already crazy as it was, but he's like, nah, let me take it up a notch, and then he went to Florida.
Yeah,
He
you have to
moved
go
over
experience
there
it himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, because he's always bringing the crazy.
And he's like, these are my people.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for inviting me and keeping me in mind. I know it was random whenever you text me, like Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, it was like a random day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, because I was like, all right. Because usually I think Evelin would be the one to like sub if one of us is missing or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But one of them, yeah, because I'll probably most likely be here. And then I'm like, oh, and then my brother, he could be like another sub.
Mm-hmm.
But then we're like, nah, we want to start bringing people on. Like,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know?
Something different. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, something different every time and shit. So we're going to get into it. I kind of want to know like what you had going on today.
Today at the store, it was a busy day for us. We dropped a fitted hat from Throwback City. Shout out to Johnny. We had a shot drop. Texas Fitted was in store. Dropped a hat, some pins, and also Cozy. Shout out to Osby. Too, he dropped some pins in store. So it was a pretty productive day. People lined up last night since like 9 p.m. So yeah, and then shout out to them. And I soldiers hanging out in the rain. They weren't in the rain, but they went to the car. But man, I know last night was beaming on us hard.
Intense.
Hey, so how does that work though? Like, if it's like raining and stuff, you know how like at thrift spots or whatever they put like the little water bottle or whatever. Is
Well,
that
we let
something
them
they do?
keep their
Chairs or
the
something.
chair out. So we just made a message like, hey, I got there at 8. So at 8, we're in the Discord. We told everyone if you're there,
Oh, you have a Discord?
go line up. Yeah, go line up. And when we get to the Discord, it's Throwbacks Discord.
Oh, okay.
Go line up, and we're gonna start taking names. And so when we did that, I'm like, all right, cool. If it starts raining again, or if it keeps raining, because it was raining when I got there still.
Yeah.
As long as I get your name, wherever place y'all in, that's the same place y'all gonna be in whenever we call names. So even if I just need y'all to line back up at like 10:30, so we can start letting people in again. As new people came, we got their name again, but they still stood in line, same place. So that way we avoided no cutting, no skipping, and then we had people that's like, it's always like people that like we open at 11, so around like 10:30, suddenly like a new group of people come and try to like, oh, my homie's here, blah blah, let me get in. I'm like, nah, we're gonna have none of that. So if you're 22nd in line, you're the 22nd person that came in. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure everyone walked out with a hat. At least the first 50 people, guaranteed something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try to play it fair for everybody.
I feel you on that. Honestly, like I seen okay, I kind of want to know now. You know how people are getting big of like customizing their own hats or what? I mean, would you consider these people like designers, like hat designers, or is it just them grabbing the IP, and then just putting their own spin? Or
Yeah. I'll say it real quick so don't get judged. I'm not a hat guy. I don't wear hats. But I do consider them designers because I know people that do get hired on. I don't say hired on, but they do work with big stores and stuff like that to make fitted hats and colorways and stuff. Like I've seen this guy just make a WrestleMania 17 inspired hat, black, blue, and gold. The one that we dropped today was and they're all licensed and everything from New Era. So say
but it's not official collabs though.
You can't call it official collab. Like you just buy the colorway, bring it in the store, drop it. You can nickname it whatever. Like this one, he didn't have a nickname, but everyone called it Throwback City's hat.
Yeah.
And the color was like olive with black and gold, but I asked him why he made those colors, like white, olive, black, and gold. He said because his brother is in the army. The gold is for the medals he wears, and of course the black camo, the green and black camo. And it glowed in the dark too. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's cool, because I like hearing like why'd you choose red, black,
the story
and green?
behind it?
Yeah. Oh, I made it because of this, that. Yeah. Also, Texas Fitted. He had an Astros hat in store today. It was inspired by the Houston Aeros. So the Astros hat and the Aeros colorway, which is hard. The green, navy blue, red, white. Yeah, I'm like, that's hard. I like that. Yeah.
Oh shit! So I could drop a hat if I want to.
Yeah, well, like more so like you could get in contact with like a store. I know Big City now you could buy. I forgot how much it is, but they give you a certain amount of hats and you prepay it, and it takes two months. I want to say 2.5 months for you to get your hat in. Yeah, a lot of people what they do now I think is cool. I prefer it this way when people actually order a hat. Say you order a hat and you drop it somewhere.
Yeah.
See how much pull you really have. You know what I'm saying? What I've seen people do now, they open it up to anybody now, so you can go prepay for your hat, and before you prepay them all, say you blast it out to the homies. Hey, I'm gonna do my first hat.
Yeah.
And everyone picks a slot so I can make my minimum.
Right.
Which is cool, I
Yeah.
get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, shit, it saves you money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you get the hat you wanted. But I think if you could get a hat, buy it in bulk, take it somewhere, sell it, have a line. That's different kind of motion to me.
That's how you know it's like live and
different
popping.
motion. Yeah.
You didn't wear your glasses today.
I'm right here. It's because with the headphones, it's like kind of it's like squeezing my head in.
You usually wear glasses, right? Or no?
No.
Or am I tripping?
No, because the same issue.
Why do you look different today?
Because you don't have your glasses on.
Nah.
No, I don't know.
Your eyes.
You walked in with your glasses.
I'm awake, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's different.
I don't know. You seem different a little bit.
Is it like a good day? Oh, I did my hair. That's why. Because of the little streaks. I was like, what?
Well, it's like different? Like the hair color is different?
Like the hair color's different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot because I did it on Monday. I was like, what is different?
I noticed a difference.
Thank you.
But what did you do today? Because usually we do 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
It's 3 p.m.
Yeah, I was not going to be able to do. Because Evelyn told me 8 a.m. or 3 p.m. And I was like, see, 8 a.m. I have to leave my house at 7. So that means I have to be ready by like 6:30, 6:45-ish. So then that means I have to wake up at like 5. So I was like, nah. And I left the gym late last night. So I was like, yeah, no, let's do 3 p.m. She's like, okay, cool. So then woke up somewhere early. I went with my sister Hello Kitty hunting. So we went to TJ Maxx. Oh,
Hello Kitty? Like, what do you mean?
Like looking for Hello Kitty stuff.
Just stuff?
We found a lot of stuff. I was not expecting to spend money. I was just going to spend time with her and my nephew.
How much were you expecting to spend?
Huh?
How much were you expecting to spend?
Nothing, because I was just going to go for the vibes.
Yeah. What did you
spend? I spent like probably like $50, $60, which is cheap considering that their stuff can be expensive. But yeah, I found a few things. And then from there, I left there. I went to City Center for a little bit. I was vibing there. And then I went to the coffee shop that I always go to on Washington. And then I went to another coffee shop, which is called Slow Drip. It's in downtown. It's really good. Shout out to Evelyn and Giselle, because y'all put me on. They were putting on their story.
I've never seen Evelyn drink from there.
I don't know if she drank from there, but she posted it.
Why?
Show love, bro.
Dang, are you jealous?
Like
Calm down. For me, all right? For people like me. But you know what? My favorite person is Giselle, because she always sees like little reels or TikToks, and she'll send, or not TikToks, but she'll send me reels. Say, hey, you should check it out. I'm like, I love you. So shout out to Giselle, because she sends them to me and I check them out. Some are hits, some are misses, but this one's a hit for sure. Like, I'm gonna be back there.
The place on Washington, the coffee shop you go to, what is it?
Luce?
Where's that at?
It's down the street from Mania. It's like right there.
Luce.
That place.
It's not spelled Luce, right? It's like Luce or something?
Yeah. Luce.
That's the one with the little fox? Or what is it?
Yes, but it's not a fox.
It's a wolf?
I don't know what it is. I can't think about it right now. I'm like super
some sort of
highly,
canine?
Yeah.
The one I think of, when people always say over there, I always think of Catalina.
I was recommended that one. I can't remember if I've been there. I think I've been meaning to check it out, but I never checked it. Is it good?
I'm not a coffee drinker.
I was gonna ask you if you
No,
go
but
to,
it's always
like
packed.
Starbucks.
Like on Sunday before, like when I was with Mania,
yeah,
we'll see the people line up like their cars outside.
Yeah,
and they're like, there's all nice cars, nice old cars.
Nice.
Drink coffee. Yeah.
How do you feel about Starbucks? You like it? It's cool.
Not right now.
Why?
I can't say that.
Thank you, Terry. Yes.
Damn. All
I'm
right.
glad we had him as a sub. Yes, this is perfect. Yes, thank you.
All right. Hey, what did your sister think about the episode? Did she watch it?
I didn't get to ask her. I forgot. We're catching up on some tea.
That's the whole reason we even.
I'm sorry. I'll give you
crazy.
an update next time. I promise.
They
went in on her. They went in on her. It's like, for what? She couldn't make it because something came up.
No, not about that, but about her topic, the one that you brought because of her.
I told her that we got into a heated argument, but it wasn't really an argument. It was just honestly, all of us couldn't get to a certain point.
Honestly, at the time that we were like all going at it, it felt like it was getting intense. But then I watched it back and I'm like, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I was like, man.
What'd you argue about?
It was like this dude. He was like cooking with some girl, right? All right, so all right, it's 3 people. So it's the guy, and then a new girl he's talking to, and then a homegirl. So pretty much, the dude, he was like posting on IG that he was cooking with the homegirl, like let's say at his apartment or some shit. So then the new girl, she saw it and she was like, "Hey," I think they were dating for 2 weeks.
Well, they were talking for 2 weeks.
So she was like, "Hey, I kind of don't like that. I don't like that you're hanging out with your homegirl like by yourselves type shit. So I'm gonna end it here before." We continue, which is cool. Like, that's like, all right.
She set her boundary.
That's the boundary. Like, I'm out.
It's only 2 weeks in too, so fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. It's 2 weeks in. So But then like the internet like kind of like was like, I don't know, like, siding with different people.
They were saying that the girl that he was talking to was insecure because why would she cut him off? Why would she cut him off if like they've been only talking for 2 weeks? They hadn't even gone on their first date. But then it's like my sister was like, well, okay, but if she stays with the guy and it leads to something and like with the homegirl and he cheats on her, then she looks like a dumbass because she listened to Twitter. Because everybody on Twitter was talking about it. Everybody on TikTok was like, oh, you're insecure, blah, blah, blah. And other people were like, hey, no, it's cool. She set her boundary.
Yeah.
So like everybody was like kind of like, and we couldn't reach to an agreement because Rob obviously took it way out there.
Yeah,
way, like,
Rob was like adding details, bro. I'm like, at some point I'm like, bro, like don't even talk, bro. Like you're just like adding shit.
How
did
does this even make it to the internet though? Like,
because the girl that was talking to the guy, she posted on TikTok. She wanted to know.
It was like a story time.
Yeah, it was like a story time. So then the homegirl, she posted her story or her response.
Yeah.
What is it called? Where they
So the two girls actually posted.
Yeah,
like
basically.
videos. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
But the dude was like, it's so crazy because the guy like she put like, what did she say? She said, hey, I don't like this, or I don't know, but she's like, you're with somebody or you're with your homegirl or some shit, and the dude's like, yeah, and dick for dinner.
Yeah,
like,
he said that. And he put the little like
to the new girl.
To the new girl, yeah. And he
jokingly, he was like, oh, and it's gonna be
Exactly.
dick for dinner too, like with the homegirl.
And I was
you know
like-
what I'm talking about? Which kind of sparks some shit. Like it's like, why would you even say that? You know? But we're all like going at it type shit, like over the topic, bro. And then Evelyn was like sitting over there, and then I would say some shit, and Evelyn would just like stare at me, and I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, and then at the end of it, we went on break, and we're like, man, it's kind of hot in here, right? Like,
Yeah.
But I don't know, shit.
That was crazy.
But the whole conversation was because like her sister was gonna bring that topic, and she didn't even watch it, so.
Oh my god!
Like
I'll
a
ask
waste,
her.
you know, it's
I'll
like a
call
waste.
her. I'll FaceTime her. She'll be like,
That's what she
"Hey."
does. She get her opinion on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was kind of scared though. I'm not gonna like, because how come she's not here today?
Because she has a baby to take care of. Oh my god.
I have a baby too.
Okay,
Terry
how
has
old is he?
babies too. 5.
5 what? 5 years?
His birthday's coming up. That's why I'm like, oh, 5'6". But
Nah, you don't know his age.
Nah, he's 5. My
Damn,
boy's
come
5.
for him in the comments, please.
5.5. Evelyn, y'all do that shit? Oh, he's 7 and
5.7 years old. Yeah.
yeah. I don't do that.
Yeah,
It's
you have
just-
to.
he's
I
just
remember
fine.
one time in like 4th grade, I was like, they got our age down.
Yeah.
I remember my birthday's December 20th, right? And then like my mom threw me a party on like my birthday, of course, on my date. And then Christmas, they gave me another cake.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever age I was, I'm thinking like I'm 10. I was like, I'm 10 and a half years old now because I had 2 parties. But it hasn't been my whole year again.
Yeah.
But like I had 2
Nobody
cakes, so
didn't tell
that
me
means I
anything.
can put me up at the half.
Yep.
Yeah.
I deserve to be up there with the half.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never done that shit. I was like, nah, I'm just 10.
You don't celebrate your half birthdays?
Hell no, there's no such thing.
So my
I'm just,
birthday.
like, 10
my-
until-
Oh, my half
until
birthday's
I'm
coming
11.
up in March.
What are you
March
gonna-
9th.
What do you do for your half birthday?
I'm gonna be at the rodeo.
Well, you can celebrate. I'm halfway there.
I'm halfway there. Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
But let's get into these topics. I kind of want you to go first because I'm still got to think about mine.
Okay, I got a couple mini topics, so we don't have to get too into them. That's why I had a couple.
Are they're relationship related?
One is. Do you want to start with that one, or you want to leave that at the end?
Yeah, it don't matter.
Jeez, oh my God, people! Whoa, what does he want me to do? That's what my For You page is like.
It don't matter.
Busy on it. Okay, well, Shaq says you can't open up to women. He was on a podcast. And he was saying that you can't open up to women because if something goes wrong, they'll throw it in your face, right? I don't want to get too into like the rest of the podcast because that wasn't really it for me. But it was like the topic itself, right? So how do y'all feel about like, let's say talking to like I guess your spouse or your partner, right? Well, specifically you, because you two, because you guys are guys, right? How do y'all feel about opening up to your spouses or partners?
I do it. It's fine.
And you don't feel like at some point, if something goes left, that Evelyn would, not saying that she would, right? But I'm saying like, do you ever have that fear of like, oh, maybe she's going to tell somebody or she's going to tell everybody?
Oh, no. Not with Evelyn. I mean, I feel like at this point we're like very
Transparent?
yeah with each other, and then we like back each other up. So it's like, I think she just talked about it on Entre, the one that's gonna come out next week.
Okay.
She talks about like how we don't clown on each other type shit. So it's like, it would just never, we do jokingly, but never like something where she's gonna be like make a joke in front of y'all to laugh at.
To bash you.
Yeah, to bash me, you know. But she'll like do it if
Like
it's
in a
like some
joking
innocent
manner.
shit. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, like open up type shit, man. Like, I'll cry. Like I'm, you know, like I cry, like I would tell her shit and I'll fucking, but because I feel like a lot of people wouldn't do it because they don't want to seem like weak in front of. But who are you looking weak in front of? Like just
exactly, like that's your
wife's
partner.
not gonna look at you like weak.
She'll be like, he's crying, he's a crybaby. Like no, they're not gonna be that. Like if they genuinely care about you, I don't think they're gonna think like that.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people think of like other women,
right,
which is like they don't matter, you know.
Yeah. What about you?
I could say I'm totally the opposite.
Really?
You keep it in?
I just keep it in, like I can deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just thug it out, really. You know what I'm saying? Like find a solution, and at the end, you know, after I probably get past it, probably bring it up. I'm like, hey, you know, I was blah blah. This happened. I was going through this, but I don't want to worry. My main thing too is worrying your significant other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to bring really, because it's like type shit where it's like I don't want to bring my problems onto anyone, make it our problems. You know what I mean?
But do you eventually does that come out though? Like how you just said that at some point you'll be like, hey, well, you know, I was going through it back then.
I don't know.
No,
or like I just like might be mad at, you know, like you have something bothering you and you might just act different, but it's like.
But you don't say it.
Yeah, it's like I don't mean it.
So you would say that there's things that your wife doesn't know that you went through, like even right now. There's some things that you just never told her, like, man, I was fucking going through that shit.
I think now, you know, she kind of gets a basis of everything, you know, how everything is. But as far as like, as I'm going through the motions, I'm like, I don't say shit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I can look back at it and laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like this week, when I was working with my dad, like. I forgot what day it was, but man, I had a bad day, bro. Like I was like fucking pissed and shit. I was just like not having it, you know. And at some point, I texted Evelyn. I'm like, man, I'm so fucking annoyed, you know. I'm so fucking pissed right now. And she's like, oh, do you want to talk about it? Like, do you want me to call you? And I just didn't respond back. And then she called me later, and she's like, hey, it's because you never responded. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, and then I was about to just start like venting and shit, just talking shit. But I was like, yeah, it's because, you know, da-da-da. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm like, it don't even fucking matter. Like, low key, it don't matter. I know you don't want to hear it. So it's whatever. You know, I'll get over it right now when I get to the house. And then that's it. But then a little later, I do kind of like bring it up. But then I realize like, it's not a big deal. I don't even want to talk about the shit, you know? So I bottle it up type shit. But like
so you bottle it up though.
Yeah, but certain things though.
Okay.
Yeah, like things that annoy me that I know she kind of like doesn't give a fuck about. I'll just like,
why bring it up? Like,
why bring it up? You know. But if it's something between me and her, then it's a different story. You know. Yeah. But what about you? Like, do you think like you would look at your man like oh, this nigga weak type shit, you know, or not?
No, because I know guys go through a lot of stuff and they have to like kind of like that. They have to bottle it in because they feel like they're weak. But I wouldn't feel like, oh, you're a weak ass dude because you're feeling emotional, because everybody has emotions. Everybody has the right to feel how they feel about certain situations. So who am I to judge them? Like, I'm not going to judge them. Like, I can't, because I was never in their shoes, right? I can only speak from my experiences. So who am I to be like, oh, like basically bash them or judge them. Yeah. So I can't. I've had partners where they do open up, some that don't at all, and then some that like kind of do and kind of don't, like both. But I can't be that person to judge, because like I said, everybody goes through stuff. Mainly guys go through worse shit, or like they bottle it up, so it's harder for them to open up. So I get it, but I would at least hope that they feel comfortable enough to tell me, hey, you know what, this is why I'm feeling this way, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's kind of like scary to me.
What if you're like your dude was like overly sensitive and he's like, can I lay on your chest, and then can you like comfort me?
Everything's all right.
Come right here. No.
You're like, you want to watch a movie? Like, you want to, you know?
I don't know about overly emotional.
What if they were like that for real? Like,
I mean, there's some people that are like that.
What if he's like your perfect man, but that's like every day he has to like, can I lay on you, please? Like, I'm going through it.
I mean, if he sounds like a girl, I might as well just date a girl. Like, if he sounds like that, right? But if he's overly emotional, I don't know. Because it's like, I would want to be with an emotionally intelligent man that knows how to handle his emotions, but I need him to know how to handle his, because there's certain things that I'll be able to help him with it, but I can't like fix his issues or his like emotions, because again, he went through that, right? So I can't help him with that. Even if I wanted to, I can't. It's not in my power to do it.
Kind of like just hear him out.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, if you want me to hear you out, I'll hear you out. So, but unless you complain a lot, because I'm the one that's supposed to complain a lot, all right? I complain about everything, all right? You're supposed to hear me out. No, I'm just kidding. But it's no, I think it's okay for people to be overly emotional, but I feel like they need to like step up their shit on handling it. Not everything, obviously, because if there's certain things that I can help with, then cool. If it's out of my control, then what? Like, I can't do anything. Yeah. Unless I hear them out. It's like, you want to talk or not talk? We can hang out. We don't have to say anything. So
that is true.
Bring it up.
So are we giving Mr. Shaquille O'Neal?
I was so disappointed when he said that, and then a lot of stuff came out on Twitter like about his past, and I was like,
and who was that girl that he was going out with? They would like compare him a lot, like the size wise.
Kevin Hart.
What the hell? No,
Kevin Hart is what you just said.
I thought it was
Shaq was dating Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. No, because there was a picture of them, and I went straight to that.
Who's that girl that he was dating?
Oh,
but wasn't it Hoops or some shit like that?
Yeah,
or am I
she
tripping?
came out like VH1. Didn't she come on Flavor of Love?
Yes,
Flavor of Love.
Yes,
yeah.
She's so pretty. Dang, that's right. They did. They were together.
Damn, whatever happened with that? Who's he with now?
I think he's solo right now. I think
solo dolo.
Yeah, seen when he was trying to talk to that girl from Home Depot.
Who?
You haven't seen the stuff with the Home Depot girl?
No.
You know how they find like just every other time it happens, like when they find some, cause they did it last time with like this girl, a mugshot came out, they're like, oh, she's so bad, like free her.
Yeah. I've seen those.
They had the girl that worked at Home Depot, and she did TikToks like, oh, she's too beautiful to work for Home Depot, and Shaq found her and like messaged her.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't see that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what's crazy? Is it not all right? I kind of want to ask you, right? Is it not a thing that like pretty girls get a job at Home Depot? Do you go to Home Depot a lot?
I don't go unless I really, really have to. But no.
It's because it's obviously like like I was gonna say a men's store, right? Yeah. But it's like a fucking for
general
labor
store.
And shit. Yeah, general labor, all this bullshit, right? Mm-hmm. But a bunch of girls work there, and they're usually like young girls.
Well, you know why though, right? Because obviously, okay, first of all, it brings a lot of guys. Like, guys are already in there.
Yeah, they're already going.
But it keeps bringing them back because...
You think so?
Like Rob says, that guys are, like, asphyxiated by ego. Like, you stroke their ego, they're going to go back.
Oh, so you're Rob today.
No. I'm bringing up what he said. Don't try to ever say that. That's offensive, all right? What the hell? Anyways. But, like, I can see why they do it. Even though they're always going to have guys going in there because obviously they're the ones that work in labor. Mm-hmm. So, but
because I would think, I'm like, why aren't guys working there? Like, if they're the ones knowing.
Yeah, because guys don't want to talk to guys. They want to see the pretty girls.
But is Home Depot out there like, hey, girls, like, we're hiring
Not
girls.
necessarily, but I did hear, or I've always seen, like, TikToks, Reels, lo que sea, where it's like, if you want to find a husband, go to Home Depot where the wood is, like the wood section. Yeah. Sorry, let me elaborate on the wood, like the whatever, all of that whole section.
You forgot to
pause. Damn it, I'm sorry, I missed an opportunity to say that. I left that like a week ago. But yeah, I've seen a lot of like TikToks where it says, if you want to find a husband, go to Home Depot. They do specifically say Home Depot. They don't. They specifically say don't go to Lowe's.
Lowe's is kind of.
I don't feel like nobody really. I'm not saying nobody's open, you know, but like.
Who's
Home
keeping
Depot,
them in business? Yeah. Because
like Long John Silver's, who the fuck eats at Long John Silver or Arby's, you know?
Yeah, hey, I went to Arby's one time, and I got like chicken tenders or some shit. But they're not known for chicken tenders. It's like
I don't even know what they're known for.
It's Arby's.
They have curly fries.
They got the
curly
meats.
Fries.
Yeah, they got the meats.
Yeah, they got the meats. Pause.
I got it. I redeemed myself.
But look, this thing's about to go off. Let's go on a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Bye.
Peace. make your drink live?
Yeah.
Live on the camera.
I don't know how to do it.
I don't know either. I was hoping Evelyn hooked it up.
I think you pour that first, and
Which
then you
one?
put the Coke
Wait.
after.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Don't you like...
Do you want me to?
No,
Yeah,
wait.
that first,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah.
Coke, so I can mix a little bit.
I'm a bitch.
All right, and we're back. Oh, well, your sister's like a bartender, right?
I brought this a lot. I
Oh, I thought you wanted all of it.
That
You
is
never
a lot
told me
of
to
it.
stop.
I did, bro. They didn't say don't put too much. I'm a bitch.
Redo. I'm sorry.
Bro.
You want to pour it out? I got another
cool.
glass.
Bro.
That's a lot.
I thought with the Coke you would have been fine. I'm
just
sorry.
Drink a little bit and then pour more in.
Yeah, then drink the Coke again after.
Chaser.
Yeah. You know, she just doing the shit.
My sister
But
did
she
not
wasn't-
teach
she
me. I
wasn't-
promise you guys.
She wasn't listening to nothing we said.
I wasn't.
She nodded like she knew what. She like,
Like,
yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Extra? Like, is it? It's wrong.
I'm sorry, Terry.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's see. What?
Wait, so no pass on.
No pass on Shaq.
Nope.
I mean, he's an older guy. He comes from a
Traditional background.
different times.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Whatever. Who cares what I have to say? No, I'm
Hey.
just kidding. All right, next topic.
Next topic. You want to bring something up?
What I text you about the
Vince.
stuff with Vince McMahon.
Damn.
I follow wrestling. Have y'all seen that stuff with Vince McMahon? How he resigned.
Yeah, I
he
saw
resigned.
that.
Yeah, that shit was crazy because it came out like Royal Rumble was Saturday. That just happened.
Yeah.
I think the news broke out like Friday. So Friday morning, shit broke out, right?
Yeah.
Slim Jim, which is the sponsor of Royal Rumble, they said they were gonna pull out, right? So I made the news, bro. By 10 p.m. that night, Vince McMahon resigned, and Slim Jim was back in.
What?
Yeah. So it's like crazy that the shit all came out. Like if you go online, you can find his text messages. Like, so the way he texts, like the girl put his text messages out there and everything. I'm like, bro, the thing that pissed me off about the way he texts, he puts the letter U for you. Like old ass man.
I gotta rethink about sending to you. I'm 30, so it's fine. But for him, like, come on, guys.
But like if you read his text messages, which I won't go into discussion about what exactly they said, but I'm like, how the fuck your dick still get hard? You this old?
Damn.
But like,
so this is like, I thought this was like years back though.
this happened like 2019, if I recall.
Yeah, it was a few years
shit.
back.
So he signed her.
So he's old. He's
yeah.
It's like
Oh, yeah,
He's
He's
always been
and
old,
shit.
but yeah.
Yeah, guys was probably in his 60s or early 70s whenever
Yeah.
this,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
still doing this stuff. So came out like what she's got paid. Supposedly she's supposed to get paid off like 3-4 mil to shut up, and I think he only gave her 1 or 2 mil to shut up, and then she came out saying this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
Because she had to sign like an NDA and all that shit,
so
right?
Yeah.
Post is this money stuff that she's still. I mean, to the money she got, she was still getting gifts, and not only that, I don't know if y'all know who the Bella twins are. Nikki and Brie Bella. They had a show too on
It sounds familiar.
on
They sound
USA
familiar.
Network
Uh-huh.
and or E. I think it was E. My bad.
Okay.
Okay. Well, one of the Bella twins was married to John Cena for a little bit.
Okay.
Well, their stepdad is in that shit too. Their stepdad was in that shit too, bro. In the text message, he says like, "I'm gonna have you this day and this day." And John Laurinaitis is his name. He'll have you Thursdays. Is that cool? She's like, "Yeah." Like some crazy shit, bro.
Oh, dude, I have
What
not seen
did-
like.
what?
So I was kind of catching up on everything before the podcast, trying to get like all right small details in before we came in here, but
I'm watching this. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
but I was like I didn't even think to like read any text messages and none of that shit.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty
out
bad.
there.
So it's like scheduled like, hey, I'm gonna have you like, fuck.
And another thing too, that another part of the deal that was made, whenever she came in to whatever job she was gonna get, they used her to bring back Brock Lesnar. Well, Brock Lesnar was named it too, right? As long as he gets to do whatever as
Wow.
going to do with her.
Yeah.
And it came out too that supposedly he sent us text messages like, "Can you send me a picture of you peeing?" Like he's into stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So-
Brock is.
That's
His
his kink. Like
Oh, shit.
seeing you piss on yourself or peeing, right? Like out of everything, you want to see someone peeing. But I guess hey, it's his
Different
own.
strokes,
But
yeah.
so this shit came out, right?
Yeah.
So which is crazy enough because I'm into like dirt sheets and stuff for wrestling.
Yeah.
He was supposed to come back for Royal Rumble. They done dropped everything from this guy's like right now. He's like they're not bringing it up. He's not having no WrestleMania, no road to WrestleMania, nothing, bro. So the spot that was actually supposed to come in, they gave it to another wrestler called Braun Breaker, which is an up and coming star. He's pretty muscular too. He did the same shit he was supposed to do. But yeah, a ring on dirt sheets and stuff that like they can't. No mentions. Nobody mentioned him. All his stuff right now on WWE websites, they put it down like to 90% off or some shit like that.
Damn.
Like they're trying to
just like
they should
hey, it's gone. Yeah, like yeah.
They should have just blocked it off the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, my brother told me about it. He's like, "Did you see?" Because he was watching. I forgot what he was watching on his phone. He's like, "Dude, did you hear?" Because he used to watch it whenever we were little.
Yeah.
So obviously, I would watch it with him, and then he brought it up, and he told me everything. I was like, "Ew, fucking gross!" Like grown ass man.
Yeah,
like,
I forgot. I seen a video of somebody met Vince McMahon, and I was like, man, he's old. Like in the video, like I've always seen him. Like if I picture him right now, I picture him like
from back then.
Back in the day, he was like all jacked and shit.
Yeah.
But I seen him like, and then he looked like a lost old man. Like you know that blank stare he has or whatever. Like I was like, damn, this is old. But I don't know, bro. That's kind of wild, honestly. Like
this is stuff too. Supposedly has been going on, of course, for. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other people that might come forward and later on say it's been like this because in text message he named like, I showed everyone in the camera, like the TV people, like the truck. Everyone says they want to do this with you, and I showed all the guys that think you're so hot, and like it's very discreet. Like, bro, this guy goes in detail what he wants to do with her and stuff like that. And she put it all out there, and supposedly what I read up on too, that he has a son named Shane McMahon. So back in the mid 2000s, Shane McMahon used to be hot in the 90s and the early 2000s. But he disappeared for a bit. He left to go do I think he went to go do cable and overseas like Japan or China or something like that. I was wondering like why he leave? Like that's your son. Like why is he not with you? But you would think like he's gonna be the next up to run your company. Well, supposedly he left because they said supposedly that he was he knew about this stuff and probably told his dad like, hey, you need to chill out.
I kind of because I remember that. I remember him. I think.
My brother said that apparently, what's his name? Vince didn't want to leave anything like his. I wouldn't say his legacy, but like the money that he has from. I
didn't put a timer.
What is it? WWE.
For the kid, yeah.
He didn't want it for his kid. Yeah, for Stephanie and Shane, he left it to. He wanted to leave it to Triple H.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Like it's kind of weird, but.
Yeah, Triple H married into it, and he got a good cut. I wouldn't say cut. I think he got a good mind for business. I ain't gonna lie.
With Triple H
cooking lately, yeah. Like he stepped up to be like, first he was the chief of operations, and now he's running shit. Now, hopefully the product does go better because I feel like with Vince McMahon, he was still stuck on doing shit that was like cool in the 80s and 90s. I'm like, bro, we're in 2024 now, so it's like
we're way
that shit
past
ain't
that.
cool no more. Like you know, a wrestler dressed up as a turkey to fight, like that shit's in the 80s, bro. Like no one does that.
Nobody.
Yeah, like his characters are like outdated. The names he would give wrestlers, I'm like.
So you don't think that people can go in there with like their own name or they brand them?
I always thought it was.
I think they rebrand you like because of course John Cena and OVW was called the Prototype, and Batista really was Dave Batista, but they spelled it different. And he started Bautista, and then WWE started off as a Deacon Batista.
That's right.
He'd be with Devon. He used to be Devon was a preacher, and he was like a preacher, a reverend, or whatever. He was a reverend.
Yeah.
And Batista would be his bodyguard, but he dressed up like as a preacher, like.
Oh,
and the character change. Yeah, like right now they got my boy Gunther. He's a WCW Intercontinental Champion. They changed his name too.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But no, he's been holding it down.
I wanna you know how they're coming over here when is it? In March?
Mm-hmm. They're coming before WrestleMania. That's the road to WrestleMania still.
But I wanna take Milo because he's kinda like into it right now.
Yeah.
And I never been to one. Like, do you think that'd be a good one to go to or not?
Yeah, because you'll catch up, because that's still on the road. Like, WrestleMania is supposed to be, the first week of April. So that's, on the way to it already. And plus, we still got one more pay-per-view, which is Money in the Bank. I'm sorry. Elimination Chamber is going to be in Australia. So that's going to head on to, after that Raw's after that. So we should already be headed on there. Another thing, too, you said about the name change and stuff. Have you seen, when Bad Bunny fought in Puerto Rico, Backlash, he fought against Damian Priest. But in TNA, he was called Punishment Martinez, so it's another name.
For real?
Yeah, it's like they give you another name and just work with it. And see
but people are aware of this, they know the names and shit.
Yeah, Punishment Martinez, and now he's Damian Priest.
Oh shit!
I wonder how they feel about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure hey bro, give me the bag, shit.
Probably right. They're gonna. I mean,
shit, right now, Robbie, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Terry Robb.
Yeah, but nah, it's one of the things where they just just try this out. This is creative. We think this work for you as a wrestler, and just go from there. See what you can make.
So what would you think would be like the best way to go about it now? Like since Vince McMahon is like, he has a mentality of like back in the day. Like, what do you think wrestling fans would want to see change?
Oh, right now a big thing, which I'm shocked about. I don't know if catch with the product. The Rock came back yesterday.
I was gonna bring that up.
Okay, against Roman Reigns. As of now, they kind of teased this for the last 2-3 years. Finally, they get to do it, right? This is the most disliked video on YouTube for WWE, with over like 200-300K views. Although people did want to see this to happen, but they dislike it right now because the story that's going into WrestleMania, Roman Reigns has been like the champion for the past like 3-4 years, I want to say. He's gone to each WrestleMania on the same title reign. He hasn't lost it and won it again and went to WrestleMania. The first time he came in with it 3 years ago was the same time he's coming with it now. He's never lost it in 4 years, right? Which is a crazy historic title reign. I think he's on pace. If he didn't beat Hogan's record, he's going to beat it. Then maybe beat Bruno Sammartino's record too. But they don't want to see that right now because Cody Rhodes just won the Royal Rumble. Is the first person since 26 years to win the Royal Rumble back to back. And his story last year, he came back from AEW. He used to be like an EVP in AEW. He left to come back to WWE, which was a big thing. His dad was Dustin Rhodes. He was in WWE, WWF back in the day. He passed away too, so he came back. Right? And his thing is always since he came back is finish the story. What am I going to finish since I came back? Yeah. I didn't come back for nothing, right? So last year... When
you say story, though, it's like whatever they play out, like...
Well, not even that. Just more so his dad
like
was...
real life shit. Like
his dad... Oh, man. I don't want to get quoted wrong for here. I think his dad... Bro, hold on.
It's cool. People
right
know.
But like... Is Roman Reigns... You know how like they say like The Rock has cousins or whatever? Who are they?
The Usos. Oh, well, really, they're not directly. It's like...
Yeah.
Like at the family tree, they're in the same bloodline, but not like directly brother.
But is it like real life shit or is this like a WWE world?
The WWE world. But they're real... Okay. No, but they're real... They're real family.
They're real family?
Yeah,
okay,
real family,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not direct cousins, yeah.
I feel you. Okay. Because sometimes you don't know, you're just like, all right, this part of the story type shit.
Okay. I read this correctly. I'll tell my head I knew.
Damn, that's dope. I just saw your hoodie.
Oh, thank you. This is the one I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm doing it in white.
Wait, that's the one y'all dropping?
I just talked about it.
Shit.
I just talked about that. I was like, when are you dropping a Hardy Boy shirt? Because that's what I want right there. Because I have Rey Mysterio on, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be a white.
Oh, I thought that was like an official one.
Yeah, no, we made it.
Yeah. I'm excited for that one. I like that.
That's
hard. Okay, so his dad was never a champion, right? So when he talks about coming back, finishing the story, like when my dad started, my dad passed away and everything, right? Yeah. OG in the game. He got his chance to face Roman Reigns last year at WrestleMania, lost. Right? So it's like you came back and you lost. I was shocked too because I'm like, damn, Roman Reigns been tearing up for like 2-3 years, right? Same championship reign. I guess the guy who would come in and his good storytelling would be Cody. And he loses, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how you build him up and you make him lose. But I get it. You know, okay? You keep the fans invested, baby, he'll get it again.
Yeah.
He wins Royal Rumble. The winner who wins Royal Rumble goes on to face the champion of WrestleMania. You can pick the champion from Raw or SmackDown, which, of course, people wanted to see him face Roman Reigns because he lost last year.
Yeah.
So people are already in their mind, which WWE fucked up too, because when he won, he pointed at Roman Reigns in the skybox. So like, why'd you have him go there if you knew he was gonna face him?
Yeah.
Why'd you have him point at him? Seth Rollins was there too. But I think a lot of things that's fucked up stuff right now. I don't know if you know who CM Punk is.
Yeah.
Well, he came back. He returned at Royal Rumble to fight his first televised match. He got injured. So that fucked up a lot of things, and I'm sure the stuff with Vince fucked up a lot of stuff too.
Right.
So I think the original plan was Cody and Roman, and then CM Punk and Seth Rollins, right?
Yeah.
So fucking CM Punk goes down because he's hurt. So they have to step in. Let's just go Cody to Seth, and then let's go ahead and do Rock and Roman. But the crowd, the universe wants Roman and Cody because like you made him come back.
That was already,
His whole thing is finish the story. So it's like, why would you not make him go again and win? Like, to show how determined he is for this belt.
This happens every year?
Every year. Royal Rumble is every year.
So what if they do it for... What if they try to extend it for next year?
That's what... There's a lot of speculation. Like, because Roman... He came Saturday... What's today? Today's
Saturday.
Shit, he came yesterday saying, I'll beat you, but not at WrestleMania. So it's like, one thing is like, okay, they're going to make him fight Seth Rollins, but like, we already seen that like 3 times. So it's like, why would you make him fight for the belt? They got good chemistry in the ring, but it's like, y'all built this, y'all tells this story, and for Foresight, we're leading up to this, and now we're almost there, and we go here, and it's like, and I fuck with The Rock. Like, Rock's a GOAT to me. I fuck with Roman, his title reign, he's the badass heel, but it's like, I think the crowd's gonna shit on that match too, because it's happening in Philly, and Philly are supposed to be like, you ever heard the city of brotherly love? Like, they're tough. It's a real ECW like place. Like, it's real fucking like, they know what they want. The motherfuckers will tear the house down. And back then, I think, if I was correct, when Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, like in I forgot what year it was. He won one time. I think it was in Philly he won. And they booed the fuck out of him because they didn't want him to win. And The Rock came out to help him win it. It was against Big Show and Kane at the end, right? And they booed it too because they were like, bro, we don't want this guy to be forced upon us. Like, that's not the guy we want to win. Yeah. So, like, bro,
like, it's crazy
again, bro.
Do you think they, because The Rock coming in, was that just like, let's just throw him in the mix type shit, or was it planned for him to come in?
I think it was been planned because Rock did say in the interview they were trying to do it last year, but then with the movie shit, he don't have time to do that shit. Because last time he did it with John Cena, WrestleMania, I want to say WrestleMania 29, he did a match and he tore, man, what was it? I forgot what he tore. He ended up tearing something, right?
Yeah.
And then that prolonged, whatever move they were shooting at the time, it pushed it back. So it's like, you fucking with not fucking with his money, but like Hollywood, you get Hollywood and them involved. Like,
right.
And then whenever like they bring somebody back, it's like for a while, or is it just like guest appearance?
Sometimes you could come, they got this shit called Legends contract, which you could come in like Undertaker has a Legends contract. Like, he'll come right now, but he ain't doing nothing. He might do a chokeland, but he's not getting hurt. He's already old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Stone Cold came back at WrestleMania in Dallas, that shit was tight because he fought. Like, yeah, that shit was crazy. That ass, bro. He's on legend. Like, he was out there getting suplex on the concrete. Like, he threw it down. But, bro, it's just like, I don't know, man. I just feel bad. Like, are people gonna show them that match? Hopefully they go a different way. Hopefully maybe Cody wins in the next pay-per-view, and Rock and Roman could be without the belt because they don't need the belt. I don't think Rock and Roman's storyline, because Roman Reigns is supposedly like the head of the table, so he's like the chief in command of his family bloodline.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't need a belt for that. It's like finally fighting for family. Like the belt. And honestly,
family.
And honestly, looking at it too, I'm like, The Rock's not winning. The Rock's 50, right?
Damn.
And then you want this man to beat the record. It only makes sense for Roman to win.
Yeah.
And go to next time.
It seems calculated.
Because I forgot how many days away he is from breaking the actual record for the whole thing. So it's like, if you got him this far in 3-4 years, just fucking take it all the way.
Yeah.
Because like, we might as well. We're already there. Like, once the next time we're going to see this shit, I'm probably 34. And the last time they had some shit like this, probably like the 70s or 80s, I'm like, they never done no shit like this. Fucking crazy. So like, with 30, 40 more years from now, if someone else is going to try to do this, like, you might as well break it now, bro.
Yeah, and especially because I feel like the audience is kind of like, they're already, like The Rock is like, superstar level type shit, so I feel like a lot of people just, I don't know, whoever's like planning the whole shit, they bring in The Rock and John Cena and all these people because they feel like it's gonna rile the people up. But I feel like Roman Reigns and like all the newer ones, you know what I mean, like, which they've been doing it for a minute now, have just as big as a fan base as like these legends, you know what I mean? So it's like, but I feel like, I can see that shit.
Yeah,
it's wild, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know, like I used to watch wrestling, but never like super into it like that. Yeah, but I did catch myself like watching like the stories of like Stone Cold, like how he came up and all this shit.
If you watch the A&E documentaries, are pretty good too. You watch Dark Side of the Ring too. Those are
Dark Side of the Ring.
I saw. Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yo, those are good. Those are good documentaries. Like what happens outside the ring. There's one about Chris Benoit.
Yeah,
there's one about the flight. I forgot what it was when they went overseas. That Ric Flair was drunk and he showed his thing to one of his stories because he was drunk, and then
that's crazy.
Brock Lesnar was wrestling Mr. Perfect while the flight was in the air, and they hit the emergency door, but it thankfully didn't open.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a whole series about bro, these guys are fucking wildin'.
I found Eddie Guerrero's daughter on TikTok. Have you seen her?
No.
But she's
she was in NXT for a bit.
But this girl's like she's like a regular girl. Like she just, I don't even know what she does on TikTok. She's not like into wrestling or nothing. Yeah. So it's like
I might have, now that I think about it, I think I might have. I've seen
she put like, yes, that's my dad or some shit like that. Yeah. That was like the little caption.
Oh, on her bio?
Oh yeah, her bio is like, yes,
yes,
yes, he's my dad or some shit like that. I'm like,
oh,
Damn, that's crazy.
I've seen Matt Hardy's wife. I think she just shows
Reba?
like her. She shows off like the house and everything like that they do. It's so cute. I love it.
For real? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard.
Bro, she took a video of wearing an Ed shirt, which is like a. I don't know if you know back then when Angelita, yeah, like. I don't know if it's a troll or something, but I'm like, why would you?
That's terrible. Why would you do that?
But no, it was a vintage Ed shirt. So people were like, oh, bro, how she get, like, in the vintage? I wonder how much you pay for that shirt. This is now. I'm like, that's a badass shirt.
Damn.
Did you watch that movie, the one with Zac Efron, the wrestler?
The Iron Claw. I haven't seen it yet, unfortunately.
Bro, I really want to watch that movie.
I heard it was good. My friend said it was real good. It's sad.
They come out like all crying and shit.
Yeah.
I saw the one of the sad scenes.
Yeah.
And it's fucking.
I don't
it's fucking.
know if I'm
crazy.
emotionally
Like,
available for that one yet.
Nah, Zac Efron, like he did his thing on that. That scene was crazy, but because I looked into it too, and like the dad was like very
hard on his kids.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
For that movie?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then they didn't include one of the brothers because his story was like so tragic.
Oh wow.
And they didn't. I think the movie's already sad, so they didn't want to include the youngest one
Make it depressing.
to make it more depressing and shit.
Damn.
That's kind of wild. You never heard of that movie? Iron Claw?
I might have seen like where they were. I think they were at some point they were making fun of Zac Efron because like they did something with his jaw.
No, that's his real jaw though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I think he had an accident or some shit, and they had to like rework his shit, and then he has like this fucking crimson chin.
Yeah, that's what they're making
face.
fun of him. I was like, damn, like what if that's his 13th reason? And he just, it's
Nah,
that's gonna be your fault. Like it's everybody's talking shit. It's fault.
Yeah, but I seen a clip and then like of the actual movie, and then the dad's like they're all like eating like food and shit, and then I think Zac Efron comes in. And then I think one of the brothers, like, he's not as into it, as into wrestling. And he's like, if you want to be, champion or whatever the fuck, like, you need to bulk up. You need to eat, like, be like your brothers. He's like, if you want to be my favorite, then, And he's like, everybody knows he's my favorite, then him, and then you. You know what I mean? Like, who says that shit, like, to their kids?
Damn.
Fucking
I don't want to
wild.
watch this because I'm going to start crying. What the hell?
That's fucking crazy. But in other news, did y'all hear about the whole 21 Savage and Adin Ross thing?
Yeah. Well, I'm still trying to understand it. I seen a clip.
Yeah.
You know how Adin Ross, when he goes on live, and people could pay, and it says,
The paid
like
advertising?
things?
yeah, like you could pay to say, Ronnie, slap. Can you please slap?
Yeah.
Rollie
And
Vogues.
it'll say it out loud. Right?
I seen a clip
Oh,
where it's
okay.
like, as 21, would you do something for me?
Yeah.
As 21, will you jack Aiden's cock for me? At 21 Savage, it said it out loud. And 21 said like, bro, what the fuck is that? Like, turn that shit off, man. But I'm like,
my God.
bro, it's like something stupid. I'm like, bro, but Adin Ross, like, fans are like trolls too. You know?
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
fucking trolls and shit.
Yeah, they're all trolls. But what happened though exactly? Cause
Yeah, so
I'm still
they're
trying to catch up on it.
they were playing a game. Like, it could have been like solitaire. I don't know what it was, but pretty much they have all the cards face down, and then you gotta, I guess, choose the biggest cards or some shit like that. So it's a card game. And what ended up happening, I think 21 was like 400K down, and then suddenly like he was like up 200K or some shit like that. And I don't know who caught it, or I don't know if like Aiden's like fans caught it or his homeboy or whatever, but then they were saying that 21 was cheating, that the cards like were like scratched or whatever. So like each good card, like let's say like the queen and all these cards, the ace and all that shit, they have a little scratch on the back.
Okay.
So then Aiden was like inspecting them in front of like 21, and then like he's like, bro, look, they're scratched, like, and he's and 21's like, oh, for real? I don't see it, and then he's like, yeah, look, they're all like, he's showing them this one too, and then so he's asking like who brought the cards, and 21's like, oh, my homeboy, like his team brought the cards. So then they're saying like, nah, he's cheating, but then he's acting like he didn't know about it. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, he's like, wait, what? Like, nah, like, but so then Aiden's like, oh, I think I can't make it out, but it sounds like he's like, oh, just give me my money back. It's cool. Like he just told him straight out, and then I think 21 just left after that. Like he just like walks out.
So he's out what, 200K?
Yeah, he
Technically.
At this point, I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay.
Like he's just like, give me my money back, and then that's cool. Like we're good, And then he left after that. So then people are just like going in on 21,
Yeah.
saying like, how are you gonna fucking cheat and shit during the game or whatever? And they're saying like 21's the type to steal from your house and help you find whatever, like like you stole and shit. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy, but it just looks bad on him and shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. But I'm not a card guy, so I don't know how...
Like the tells?
Yeah, or how, like, serious it is, you know? Because you could easily be like, all right, like, and just, like, squash the whole shit.
Yeah.
But I did see some people, like, say, like, people get killed for less, you know?
Yeah.
When it comes down to card games.
Well, I've seen like
betting.
movies and shows, and they make it seem like it's pretty serious. So I can only imagine that, like in real life, it's like that too, like life or death type of shit.
Because
So
man, that's 400K and 200K. Like
Exactly.
these are big ass numbers.
So
Exactly.
they did something else because they had I read somewhere that he brought like his own dice, but they were like dice for him, like in his favor. And I saw something with Kai Cenat too, where they played Madden, I think for 300K.
Yeah.
And Kai Cenat never played, and I was looking at it before I came here. I was just scrolling across it, but I'm like, man, I'll read into it later. So I'm like, I kept seeing stuff about it. I'm like, what did he do? They're like, he openly scammed them. I'm like, oh, okay.
Nah, I don't know. So what? We giving 21 a pass?
No.
Nah,
21,
he's
you
cheating.
cannot do something for me. No, thank you.
You cannot
No.
do something for me. How's that drink, bro?
I think I got it almost down to 50-50 now.
50-50.
Sorry.
You want another Coke?
It was 99%.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Oh man, it's gonna be like this, like the little kid with the little glasses.
All right, but this thing's about to go off again. We're gonna go on a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Bye. And we're back.
We're back. All right, what do we got?
What was the last thing we were talking about?
We're talking about the Iron Claw movie and then 21.
Oh,
Can
right.
you do something for me?
I'll go next. I don't know if you guys have seen the TikToks of Keith Lee. He went to Sweet Seasoning. No, I forgot what it's called. It was a food truck, and one of the workers, she's not like a everyday worker, it's not a staple worker, like a permanent worker.
Mm-hmm.
She just helps out when she can.
Part-timer.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, my
I
brain.
guess. I mean, I don't know.
Anyways, so she got called in to work that day, and she had I guess she hopped on his live and was like, "Hey, you should check out this food truck, blah blah blah," and then because he was in Dallas, this is in Dallas, yeah, in Dallas, and so
Dallas, Washington, or Dallas, Texas,
I think it's Dallas, Texas,
or Dallas.
I'm not sure. I didn't know it was more than one Dallas, to be honest.
Nah, there isn't.
Oh, okay, cool. Damn. Maybe I'm stupid. We gotta cut that part out.
I don't like
Anyways,
Dallas.
I'm over here like
Yeah.
calculating like which one. So he went to go visit them, right? Because she was the one that said, "Hey, you should." It wasn't even her like place that she works at, like that, right? Like where it's like I'm gonna ride strong for my fucking team, whatever.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. So then he ended up going, whatever. They had a barber, which is that girl's brother. I don't know if she was the braider or they had somebody braiding, right? Obviously, they're charging. And the brother had put out flyers, right? This comes into play later on. So then he goes with his family. They order food. He rates it. He gives them really high ratings, right? So then he pays for his food. He gives them $2,000 for them, right? Like the owners. And then $1,000 for the braider. And then $1,000 for the barber.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's like $800, almost $900 for like to cover the people that were already there that were eating their bill, right? So then the owner was like, okay, cool.
He does this all the time?
What, where he tips them like that?
Like, yeah.
He goes and reviews their what is it? Their
establishments or whatever.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
restaurants or whatever the hell.
and then it like then after he came to the Breakfast Club here in downtown.
Oh, for real?
There's always a line there, so I
Yeah,
can't even imagine
fucking
how it is right
hate it.
now.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Once. It's good.
It's so good. I love it. So he basically left like $4,000 in tip and then like $800-900 to pay for the rest of the people's meals.
Yeah.
So then this lady pretty much keeps it for herself, and she tells the girl that told him to go. She's like, "Oh, okay, like let me just let the money clear and I'll send it to you," right? Because there was an issue that he couldn't sell it, he couldn't Zelle it, he couldn't Cash App it, or what's that one? Like PayPal, he couldn't send it through those for whatever reason. I think it's the amount. So he did it through the POS system, right? So she's like, "Once the money clears, I'll send it to you," and she's like, "Okay, fine." So then turns out the lady wanted to keep it for herself, and she's like, "Well, I'll give my son," even though he had nothing to do with it. "I'll give my son $1,000 and then he'll decide how to like give it to you. Distribute it. Yeah." And she's like, but he specifically said, and he says it on the camera, like 1,000 for the braider, 1,000 for the barber, 800 for the rest of the people's food. And then like the next, like let's say if the people that are there is like $300, then the next $500 worth is free.
Up until it's like gone
exactly. But she had like, I think like either 3 customers, and then after that she was charging. So the next 3 people they were free, right? Well, they were free. And then the rest she was charging, which he didn't know. Keith Lee didn't know, right? So then the girl that had her brother there as a barber that invited Keith Lee, she blasted them. And she was like, oh, bet. You want to play with my money? Not even my money. You don't even have to give me my money. Give my brother his money. But the lady assumed that the barber was doing free haircuts. Even though he put out flyers. She knew this, but she was trying to act stupid. So then the girl ended up putting her on blast, and she's like, this and that happened. Keith Lee specifically said this amount for these people, this amount for yourself, and then this amount for the rest of for everybody else. So then he finally caught wind of it. Like he did a story. The son did a story time, and he's like, nah, but he didn't say that. Blah blah blah. Basically putting Keith Lee on blast. I don't know. I forgot. I didn't even look into that one. I only saw the one that Keith Lee did.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just want to specify that I did say, and you see it on live. And he like clips the live where it's like, where this money goes to him, this money goes to her, this money goes to them, and then the rest is for you. So then turns out, instead of a lot of people were like, she blocked her blessings, because instead of her literally just giving away $2,000, well, technically 3 with the $800, she could have had a lot more people going, because the food was really good, but she kind of fucked herself over with that one. So now everybody, if I'm not mistaken, I think they closed down. No. This literally happened like this past week. I think.
Bad reviews for the restaurant.
Exactly. Because like you look bad, like you. Yeah. Out of like the $3,000, you could have had so much more. Like money's always gonna come back.
Yeah,
it's always gonna come back. He's gonna be like 3 shots vodka, Cookie Monster. But yeah, he's like, I don't know why he's trying to say what. I don't know why the son is trying to say that, but I said this isn't that. So yeah, that's crazy. It's like people are just money hungry.
No, yeah, for sure. Like. But then, like this all happened. He was already gone though, right? Like
yeah, like he left the money.
Yeah, because he at that point he has literally like no control unless he physically gave them like the.
Well, he couldn't though.
Yeah, he couldn't. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like that's why it spiraled. The way it did, you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could have just been like.
That's crazy.
Because I'm
like
the whole time you're talking about it, I'm like low key like. All this just because it's like money that he decided to give away.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He didn't even have to.
He didn't have to.
Exactly. And he said specifically himself, he's like, I know that the haircuts weren't free, because you know how there's times where like barbers go out to an event and they do free haircuts for people, which is a thing, right? But he knew specifically that this guy was not this guy was charging, so that's why he's like, okay, and then I must give you an X amount of money, that way you can give out like for the next however much money this covers, then I want those to be technically to them it's free haircuts.
The free haircuts, yeah.
Right. But the lady was all trying to act all stupid. She's like, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a video that she came out with, like a response video, where she's talking, but you can tell it's with an attitude. Like, damn, I'm caught, but I'm still going to hold my ground type of shit. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, just take your L. Just take your L. Clearly, you've already taken your L. Yeah. Multiple times. Now you lost your business.
Like, just
leave it alone.
Just
leave it alone.
Yeah, take the L type
Make it work. Like,
exactly. Like, why expose your L?
Like,
don't even.
They're not even going to, like, change their opinions about
exactly.
you.
Trying to put like the term like you're trying to put a band-aid on like a big ass wound. Like, it's not gonna do nothing.
Yep.
Man, I was gonna say too though, like that kind of reminds me of times when you ever seen those videos where like let's say, let's do as simple as like a kid at a lemonade stand. Let's say he's able to like make I don't know $50 that day or some shit. But if somebody comes along, he's like, hey, no, not even a kid. The ladies that sell like flowers and shit, like on the corner. They're like, hey, here's I don't know, $500. Like, I bought all the flowers, but just go home, you know?
Yeah.
But the lady could be like, all right, but I'm still gonna stay here and fucking sell the rest because now I can make more money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or do you think people think like that, or they're literally gonna be like, go home?
I'm trying to think of like if they would just give it out for free, like the flowers away, and then go home.
The money. Say how much was the whole thing? It's $100 for it. Okay, well here's 400. It's 500, whatever you get, 400 for yourself.
All right, Mr. Moneybags, calm down. Jeez.
Just give them away, right? But then they're like, nah. I feel like some people were like, I'm gonna just sell my shit. Then he's gone. You know,
like, bro, I'm paying you for more than your day, because like I just paid you for 4 days up front.
Yeah.
What I would have done if I was the flower lady, I'd fucking take the money and either give them away, or the dude who's giving the money,
give them the flowers.
Like, he take the flowers and go distribute them. You know,
that too.
That way you already know, like, she's gone for the day. She can go home, and then you, I don't know, give shit away for free.
I feel that.
I did want to talk about, before we get into like the whole UMG shit. Did you see? I caught the Taylor Swift pictures. Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah,
the AI.
I saw them before they started blocking them out.
Yeah, I saw 2 of them, and I was like, but I guess there was a bunch of them.
I only saw those 2. I think the one that you're referring to, they were on the same one, no?
Yeah, they're in the same one. She's like in the crowd on one of them, and then the other one, I forgot what the other one was. But she's like all red, like Chiefs colors. Yeah. Right? That's crazy. When I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was wild to me. But yeah, they like, I think you can't search for her anymore, like on Twitter.
It's just weird, like as far as AI came.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Yeah, dude. Some people,
Like, why like to be that specific?
That feels that crowd. It's like, what?
To be that specific to type that to want this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you're weird. You know they found the guy, right?
Oh, they did? Oh,
the guy was bragging like, "I can't find me," blah blah.
Dumbass.
And they found, they got him. Yeah, they got him.
I don't think people understand how IP addresses work. They could literally find
they just
you.
find
like,
your shit.
People are not
It
that
is kind of
smart.
crazy though. Like,
it is crazy, but it's like, are you fucking dumb? Like, if you're gonna do some shit like that, like, why even do it? Why does that cross your mind?
Yeah,
that's what drives me crazy. Especially when I saw those pictures, I was disgusted because like, is this supposed to be a joke? Because I don't get it. Like, that's disgusting. Like, and the way that they did her like that.
Yeah.
It's Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like, did you really think you were gonna get away with it? That's like if you do something to Beyonce, like, everybody's gonna come for you. Exactly.
Yeah, that is true.
So.
But, you know, speaking of Taylor Swift and all that, like, I feel like the whole, y'all heard about that, right? Like the UMG, Universal, like, taking down all the
that shit lately on
music group
on TikTok. I'm like, the sound was there. How come I can't?
Dude, a bunch of like not a bunch of them, but like some of my videos on TikTok don't have the sound no more. And I'm like, damn, you know. But then every time I'd get on, like, in the notifications, it would say like sound removed or whatever. But I'm like, I didn't know what it was. I was like, whatever, you know. But then I started seeing more and more like people saying like, yo,
talking about it.
Yeah, but then now they have like these trends of like, oh, my dance videos from now on, and it's like a random sound, like them, like, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I guess that was like a whole like negotiation shit with TikTok and Universal. Yeah.
They had a contract and it expired yesterday or today.
It was like 3 days, I don't know.
A couple days ago.
So all the Universal shit got taken.
All of it. The artists,
There's a shitload of artists on.
I mean, how do y'all feel about it? Because it gives the independent artists a chance.
Yeah, low key, I was like, I do the whole fit videos and I do the brainstorm, like some of the brainstorming ones, like they got cut, like the audio, and I'm like, fuck, like I don't even do that shit for the music. It's just background noise, you know. Right. And what I say is like, but yeah, like the like fit videos and stuff like that, I feel like they were cool, but now I'm gonna use have Milo sing in the back 21. But now I'm gonna like use like local artists and shit like that. Probably be cool. Dope.
I feel like it'd be good for them. A lot of people were complaining because they're like, because what a lot of people did was like they'll use the sound that's trending into their videos because it brings traction. Yeah,
you gotta use type beats now.
Just type beats and shit. Yeah. Type beats. But low key, I'm like today I dropped a fit video, but with Beto Quintanilla, like the old school artist, and I'm like, all right, they're not gonna. It's not even like my way around it, but it's just like I was already planning to like not. Cause I seen this girl, I follow this. She's like a barber, like some sort of, but like she's like artistic, like with it, you know. Okay. And but I seen that she was like, if you wanna grow on social media, like you gotta, as a creative, like do shit that nobody else is doing. So it's like people like grab the same sound or trending audios and all that shit. Yeah. And then if you go to that trending sound, everybody's doing the same video. So it's like it takes away from the creativity because it's just
the authenticity.
Yeah, and it's just the same shit.
Like it's too many people trying to fit in and use the same sound to get seen,
or go viral with it. You know?
Like it could work against you.
Yeah,
because then you just fall in the sea of.
Well, see, and then the thing is, like, let's say somebody hates that song, right? And then they just block it. So then you lose that person. Like, they're not going to see on their For You page because you could put not interested. And then you could base it off of either the person that posted it or the sound itself. Because I do that all the fucking
And then
time.
you see, like, if you go to, like, the actual sound, like, let's say the original poster or whatever, they're not doing anything crazy. Like, to me, it's never like, oh, they're the mastermind behind this trending whatever, because they don't win. Really, they don't win nothing. You just started a trend that people just follow. But I don't think that person that top viewed or liked or whatever is anything special about them. It's just they just happen to go viral because they probably were the first.
It's just
one,
a coincidence,
you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm not even gonna look for the trending audios. I'm just gonna do my own shit, and that's where the fit videos come in, the brainstorming and all that shit. But I am gonna start using like local artists and shit that
That'd be cool.
won't get you fucking taken down, you
Yeah.
know. But I don't think it's gonna last though.
Nah,
I think somebody,
I'm like, bro, it's too much.
yeah,
I think money's left on the table for that not to happen.
because
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
TikTok was saying that like Universal and the artists like need TikTok, you know,
Yeah.
because that's how they get more exposure. I think somebody said like, oh, Ariana Grande is about to drop an album, so it's like nobody's gonna be able to like, you know, react
sound
to
from
it,
it,
use the
Yeah.
sounds or nothing like that. So it's like you got to go back and really market it
Yeah.
the way they used to back in the day.
I think that new Cali Uchi song with Peso Pluma, I just used it last week, like on a video for TikTok.
Yeah.
And it got removed today. That's in the morning. I seen them
Damn.
like it got removed. I'm like, why? Like, I used it from there, but I'm like, whatever. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me. I'm now thinking about. I'm like, bro, the fuck,
Yeah.
that fucking song just came out. Like,
Yeah.
and it was doing good. So I'm like, if you're taking it, I'm not saying it's not gonna go away, it's gonna die out, but I like to keep the motion going. Like, you need shit like that, bro.
Yeah, I seen somebody post that a video of theirs like from 4 years ago got removed, shit like
Damn.
that. It's like they're fucking.
I mean, if you
going-
think about it, it just kind of seems like TikTok's trying to be prideful, which, in a sense, I see for the like. This is an opportunity for the independent. What is it called? Artists. Yeah, but then, like, they're gonna lose a lot of money. They're gonna lose a lot of people, subscribers, or like people on there on the app.
Yeah.
So then they're gonna have to like not put up with it, but they're gonna have to find like a loophole.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think Universal's doing a good thing because the AI shit's getting out of hand. Like,
But I
it's
think
really
I
bad.
don't think TikTok's really taking an L though, because I think they. I don't know.
It's here and there.
I think they have like an upper hand ish because like people still go viral based off of like just
The trends.
Yeah, and other sounds. It doesn't have to necessarily be
Yeah,
music.
that's true.
It could be like just like a movie.
It just
a
has
movie
less
quote or
reach
something.
from the sound.
Yeah.
You know what else too that I'm thinking about too is also like when you sign up on your TikTok, how you have a business account or the regular one.
On some of them, I don't know. I think studio is probably like the business, and then
Because you don't get the sounds anyway. You don't get the
Oh,
music.
yeah, you don't. No,
on
well,
business,
on
I'm
this-
like, bro, you're
on-
not missing out on shit if you have a business account.
No.
You can't use no music like that anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
is true.
didn't
So
know
it's like, bro, if you're
makes
like a
sense.
real, I guess you don't have to be a serious creator, but if you have the business account,
Yeah.
you can't use shit. You can't have no
That is true.
copyright music.
I think I had to change it on. I forgot on which one. One of my accounts on but it was an Instagram though. But one of the accounts I had to change it because the sounds you would get or you'd be able to use as like some fucking
I type in
symphonies
like
and
MF
shit.
Doom, it'd be like some fucking something else. I'm like, what
Or
the fuck
some
is
shit from like
this?
God, yeah, some different folk
Yeah, no,
folk
but
music
I
and
think
shit.
now you could use. I think now you can put music on the business account on Instagram.
For real? Nah, but I mean, honestly, I just add the music outside of the fucking app. I just do that shit on what's it?
They don't take it down? Like, mute it? Oh, but they can't, right? Because they can't.
Well,
track
unless
They really look
like
for
some of
it?
them they have already because it's like Universal Music like artists or whatever. But
it. They're standing on business.
standing on business.
I mean, they're trying to protect their artists, too, so I respect that, too.
I lied.
What?
Typed in
you
Bruno
can't.
Mars and nothing came. This shit came up. For Bruno Mars.
Damn, they're not playing games. They're like, no,
Fucking
no
just
words.
elevator music now.
Yeah,
elevator
like,
music
well,
trends.
Hey, that was a vibe, though. Send it to me, because what...
Hey, they're gonna be like me. There's a new trend. Me in the elevator, or me on the way to.
There you go.
It's just like the fucking default sounds and
Yeah.
shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna change the sounds on this today. You know which one I want to add on there?
Legend.
That little kid, the one that goes, "Wow."
What? Yeah, I see. I heard
You know what I'm talking
that.
about?
Yeah, I
I'm
got-
trying to
I gotta look
remember.
that one up.
People use it on
It's where
like
he's,
vlogs
like, looking
and
around,
shit.
right?
No, no, you're talking about the other little boy.
Oh.
It was like, oh, what does he say? He's like, wow. Or some shit. I forgot what he says. But no, it's like this other one. They usually use it in vlogs and shit. It's like a little. I don't know how it goes.
I've seen the ooh wee. He's on the chalkboard. I forgot where he's from. It's like a cartoon.
No, man, what does that boy say? He's like, everything's something. Wow. Or, it's like some sort of like back in the day type, like, my bad. Some sort of like little programming shit.
His
But
Apple Watch moment.
Apple Watch, damn, my bad, bro.
Damn. He said, shut the fuck up.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I see how y'all feel.
Nah, but okay, but now that I'm cursing, did y'all see the video of the little girl where she got in trouble for cursing at a daycare? So then I guess the daycare spoke to the mom, and the mom said it was okay as long as she curses in the restroom.
Oh,
right?
no. That's what y'all were sending in the...
Yeah.
But Evelyn sent another one.
A
You
different
sent one, right?
Yeah. But they're basically like similar. So the daycare worker, she brings a little girl in, right? She has a phone. She's like, okay, you can curse, but only in the restroom, and this only applies to you. Because
Like,
your
you can't
mom
cuss
said,
anybody out.
because your mom said it was okay for you to do this,
Yeah.
right? Which, okay, if the mom said, I think
She
it's
recorded
crazy.
it?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe this is what she wanted, right? She wanted
us
exposure.
to
Here
talk
I am.
about it.
Yeah,
For Posted
me,
to talk
for
about it
me
specifically. For
to
you.
bring it up, but on Posted because we're all posted. So whatever. She's carrying the little girl. She's recording herself as she's saying this. So then the little girl like has a like the daycare worker sets it down, right? And she's like, "Bitch, motherfucker," and she was cursing up a storm, right?
Just saying the words.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm like, okay. Like, wait, okay, so how do you have kids, right? Okay. How do y'all feel about that? Like letting your kids curse as long as it's in the restroom and as long as it's not towards you.
no.
Y'all, sorry.
I have friends who like let their kids. I guess I've heard them curse, but I'm like, it's not towards them, but like as a way to let it out. Well, let's be honest now. At 9 years old, we were fucking cursing.
Yeah, we were.
I have a 9-year-old.
Well, I wasn't, but-
don't
You know, I tried to go for a long time not to curse.
Cursing?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I felt bad. My parents like put it on me so much that I was like, if I let one slip or whatever, I was like, fuck. Like,
Yep.
I felt like naughty and shit.
Yeah.
Pause.
No, I tried to.
That's not pause.
Naughty.
Naughty or nice?
Oh, wait, no. That's sassy. Sorry.
Damn.
Sassy rolls.
Nah, I don't know. You know, like, and my kids do is like better off just not catching me, hear them. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
understand
I get
if something
that.
slips out, like something like break a glass. Oh damn, or you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't say
Nah,
that.
but what if they're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What
I
if
mean,
that
it's like.
because damn
oh,
is
shit.
different. I mean, yes, it's just as bad, but like,
Bro.
Yeah, how old are your? They're both girls,
9,
right?
8, and 4. Yeah. I mean, my 4-year-old don't say.
oh yeah.
I expect maybe my 8 and 9 probably to say something, but my 8-year-old's like so sweet. She's
Yeah.
like,
She's like,
no,
nah.
I can't say that. But my 9-year-old
So, like-
has a little bit
I
more.
love that.
edge
Yeah,
to
like
it.
y'all seen the one where the videos like go say a bad word and it's like an older sister and then the little girl. The older girl, she's like shit or some shit, and the little girl's like, I don't know, I don't want to say it. It's like you're not gonna
It's
get in
cool.
trouble.
It's cool.
And she's like, heck, or like, or what the heck, you know? And it's like, oh shit. But yeah, like Milo, I think he's said like without us like telling him to say anything. Like I think he let out like a fuck or something or a shit. It was one of those. But sometimes the one he says like that would be more common than that is like damn.
Okay.
But he'll say it like damn like that. Like if he sees something on Edit and Eddie or some shit, he'll be like damn. He's like that's crazy or something. And I'm like nah, bro.
How'd you put him on to Ed and Eddie too? I just seen that, and I seen him the other day playing Tekken. So how'd you start getting him into?
He's putting him on all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Mad
because
props.
honestly, like before we had him, I would always tell Evelyn like whenever I have a kid, like I want him to be into the shit that I grew up on, you know. So I played like Molly in the big couch and all this shit. So whenever like your wife had like the bananas and pajamas, he seen the doll, and then he's like, oh, it's like the show you showed me, you know.
The
Like,
big comfy couch. It's not
the-
Molly in the couch.
What did I say?
Molly in the couch.
I knew
Hey,
it, man.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Nah, don't side with him. What
Nah.
the hell? Sorry, go on.
But yeah, but he saw the doll and he's like, oh shit, like that's
Molly.
you know from the show, right? And what?
You don't want to say it now, like the doll from the show. Like,
But I had already said the dog, you know. Molly. Because what's the girl's name?
Luna.
Luna?
Luna and Molly.
What's the guy's name? Since you're
I don't,
professional.
he's not important to me. The important one is Molly and Luna.
He's main character vibes.
Nah, not really, but okay.
And the dust bunnies and all that.
Okay, those are important, but you didn't ask about those.
Okay, but okay, sorry. I won't talk about my childhood no more. You know.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, like I just try to put him onto that shit. So it's like for a minute he was watching Dexter's Lab, Dexter's Laboratory, whatever. What else was he watching? I was putting him on
Johnny Bravo.
Huh?
No, Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. No, well, his show's not on there. Like
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Courage. He was watching Courage.
Cow and Chicken.
Cow and Chicken is not on there, but I would. Cow and Chicken's kind of crazy though. I'm not like
John Brown was kind of crazy. The riz he had too, like
who?
John Brown was kind of.
Oh yeah. Don't let him watch it. Yeah, don't.
I want him to watch. I want him to watch Samurai Jack. Man, I used to love Samurai Jack.
Jack was hard, yeah.
But right now, Ed and Eddie, I don't know. He just like he watched it and then he was like laughing at it. He says Ed's like the funny one to him, and since then he just asks for it every fucking day. Like it's been like 3 weeks. Like
yeah.
But it's cool. Like sometimes I'll be watching it, and then I forgot who asked me that. Like, oh, does he want like? I think it was my brother. He's like, has he been wanting a jawbreaker? I'm like, not really.
My brother used to be like that. He's like, damn, I kind of want to try one.
It's like nothing.
Really? I don't know. He used to say that
they're like this big, right?
Red, and it tastes like nothing. Like, you really try to buy it, you're like, damn. See what
he fell victim too. He's like, I actually tried it. It tastes like nothing.
Nah, like jawbreakers are fucking chewing air. Like
they're over there like salivating and everything. They're like, nah, it's not that great.
That's not it.
That's funny.
But nah, I think I like seeing them do all that shit. And then I have like the mini. I don't know if you ever seen them. I have like a mini Super Nintendo and then a mini PlayStation. So he'll play those too. So he'll play like all the little old school games.
And then you have the other one, no? The one that what was it called? You told me about it. That has like the Crash.
The little handheld one.
Yeah.
He plays that one a lot too.
That one's cool.
They have Ed and Eddie had a couple games, right?
So he plays one. I have a little the little. Did I show it to you? I probably did show it to you. I don't know. I carry it around sometimes, but it's a little handheld. Like it looks like a Game Boy, but it has like 15,000 games in that bitch or some shit like that. And but I found an Ed and Eddie game on there, and I have it from.
Oh, that's cool.
Like when he's looking for it, like it's in under the favorites. So it's like instead of him looking through the whole list, it's just like maybe like 20 games. And he's like, what? He's like, you have Ed and Eddie? Like I randomly added in there, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like just like a little running along type shit. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Do your daughters watch anything? Because I know, but you put them on with the clothes and shit.
Yeah. Well,
do they ever question it? Like, what the hell is this?
Like they'll ask me what it is from time to time. You know, especially like from Power Rangers or wrestling. My oldest one, not all the way into wrestling, but she kind of knows what it is. Like my oldest two, like they know Dominic Mysterio, which is Rey Mysterio's son.
Yeah.
And then there's love interest, which is Rhea Ripley's mommy. They call her mommy. Yeah. So that's what she calls herself, mommy. So they kind of know about that, but that's pretty much it. Not much more so.
Otherwise, you're just wear it.
YouTube.
Wear
They're more so on YouTube right now.
Wear it. I need the likes. I need people to compliment.
yeah, they're much more so YouTube. I do want to start doing stuff though, like with the camera, like I told you.
Yeah.
I'm like start doing stuff with them.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Side, so just see how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my oldest, she has a TikTok, but it's like, of course, it's a private account, but she'll do like makeup stuff or stuff with her sisters. Like, thank you for watching. You know, like
that's so
like,
cute.
Okay, maybe we'll try it and just see how it goes and see what happens. You know what I mean? Not like kids make it these days. Like Ryan's World. I'm like, bro,
that's crazy.
This dude's crazy. He's just a random little boy, right? Nah, that's wild. I don't think you gotta find I feel like at this point you gotta find a niche that hasn't been like tapped into. Everybody does
or do it better.
That you never know.
Because people are getting older, so they need someone
new, a new face.
Yeah, because once Ryan probably has like a beard and shit already, huh?
Okay, I don't know how old he is. How old he has a beard?
I swear after we got off I was gonna type in how old he is. I want to know because I'm like, bro, I remember him.
Yeah, because obviously they have to use the same image of him as a kid. It's gonna be like Ash Ketchum, bro. He's gonna be young forever.
Yeah, that's
true. He's 12 years old now.
He's 12.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like 15. But
he's starting to grow little hairs and shit.
Wow.
Wait, bro, I went to Target one time. I seen he has a video game on Switch. It's like Mario Kart racing, and he had all his toys over there. I'm like, okay. Ryan's World has his own toys, like his own universe. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, bro. Like it's not even like. Yeah, I don't know, but
wait. So going back to the same thing, we didn't even talk about it. So you guys are cool with your kids cursing?
Oh damn, we didn't even finish talking about that. Nah, like I'm not gonna give him a space for him to curse. Like I'm not gonna be like, hey, if you, that corner is like the cursing corner. Go in there, you know. Nah, I'm not gonna.
Or like a room.
Yeah, nah. It's just like if you let it out, you let it out, but don't do it with it. Like Evelyn, she hates when I cuss, right? But or even when we argue, I'll be like, man, fuck, or whatever, and then she'll be like, don't be cussing. I'm like, I'm not cussing at you. I'm just cussing in general, just because I'm frustrated or whatever. But I just cuss in general though. I gave up on trying to like not keep it limited. I just do it now. I've
been doing it a lot lately, but I'm trying to watch it just for this, like my sake, because I don't want kids like learning that from me and then like, where'd you learn that from? I'm sorry, guy, but like I feel like if they get used to cursing like that, like even if it's just in a room, they're gonna say it like they're gonna feel more comfortable saying it. So I think that's why it's like I wouldn't want to have my kids doing it. So
that's true. But other than that, I think that's it, guys. Pretty good episode. All right, much love, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. That's it. Peace
out, guys.
Oh, and thank you, Terry, for being on the podcast.